So first up, we're going to go backwards. Third year letterman, Megan Ugas. Okay, so Megan Ugas has a 3.87 GPA. In order to make the all-academic team, you have to have 3.8 or above. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, so third year letterman, Megan Lai. And Megan Lai also made the all-academic with a 3.93. Third year letterman, Monet Anku. Kathleen Liu, second year letterman. GPA 3.87. Second year letterman, Tiffany Shimizu. She also had a 3.87. So then our first year letter, Brittany Hamaguchi. Also all academic team with a 3.83. Next up, Kristen Ho with a 3.87. Next up, Catherine Nguyen with a 4.8. I said 4.8. Next up, Sandy Lamb, 4.0. All right. Next lettering is Mia. Next one up is Enya Wynn. She also had a 3.87. And lettering is also Iris Asagawa. Caitlin, sorry. Caitlin Paul with a 3.83. Also made all-academic team. Next up, Stacy Trung with a 4.27. And Kirsten Wong with a 4.0. So that's all the letters. Congratulations to all of you. And you set a pretty high bar academically, and I hope that we can maintain this, right? Maintain this. Academics are important. All right, let's go to the awards. We will acknowledge the team captains. The players voted for them in the beginning of the year. So the first team captain was Stacy Trung. Stacy is an amazing leader, leads by example. 100%, all the time. I think we said that before. Amazing young lady. Our other captain voted by the team was Monet Onku. Monet is also my student aide, and she makes my boards look amazing. She does all these really cool things, and that's part of like organizing things and coloring coded and all this stuff. And she has a pack of pens, it's all in order, doesn't she? And it's completely in order, and I love that about her. And so it seemed absolutely the perfect thing for Monet to end up being the captain. And I could always turn to her and say, I need to know this, or I need the kids to know this. And Monet was always there making sure, hey Stacy, we need to make sure we do this. And Stacy would say, yeah, but we want to do this. And you guys designed the sweatshirts, yeah? Yeah, and I think Kathy helped us, yeah. And Ugas as well. In fact, when we went to Vegas, somebody wanted to buy those sweatshirts. They like them so much. So thank you. You guys did a fantastic job. Thank you very much. So, last year, when I was a JV coach, the varsity coach had asked me, is there any award that you would like to do? And so I said, I would like to come up with a 6th player award, which is somebody that like comes off the bench and does something, you know, maybe isn't a starter, maybe should be, maybe works to get to that point. And so the 6th player is somebody you can really count on. And this year the 6th player goes to Iris Hasagawa. So Iris, Iris was always amazing. She'd be sitting on the bench, and I'd look down the bench, and everyone's sitting there watching the game, and here's Iris. Always looking at me, and I'm like, that girl wants to play. Every time, do you want to go in? Yes. It didn't matter if she was sick or hurt or anything. You want to go in? Yes. Like, okay, good, get in there. Amazing shooter, great young lady. It was a privilege to have her on our team, and I wish you all the best. Yeah, yeah. So we also have, so the 6th player award is something that the coaches get to choose. This is Freshman of the Year award. This was actually on a list that the athletic director had given to me, and I didn't see it till the end of filling out all the paperwork, and I was like, I didn't even know we had this award. And I thought it's a great idea, because trying to rebuild a program, and this is exactly what we're trying to do with this program. And so when I looked at it, I said, well, there's only one person that I can see that stands out to get this award. So for Freshman of the Year, this has to go to Kristen Hull. Kristen is the kind of ball player that she will stand there, she will face me, and I'll say, I need you to go do this, and she'll say, every time, okay, I'll do it, like, okay. She never complains about anything, go do this. If we weren't happy about something, she would just go try and fix it. Diving on the floor for ball, I mean, just an amazing young lady, an incredible ball player. I see a bright future for this young lady, and it was a privilege to coach you. Okay, so one of the ones that the kids voted on was most inspirational, and This young lady, almost every huddle we would be in was like, we can do this. It didn't matter who we were playing. It was always, we can do this. And I think it's fitting that you guys voted for Megan Ulis. So when we got into we had the first game against Marina, and we went into overtime, and everybody was walking over like, with these sad faces. And I really feel like some of the games that we had in Las Vegas that were really close helped us with our attitude in the game against Marina. But she came over, like everybody was like this. I'm like, guys, that game's not over. It's going to overtime. Ugas came up and she goes, we can do this. Let's do this. And it was like, she was the only person in the group. I think Shamitsu maybe smiled when she heard that. She just smiled at her like, and we did it. And she was absolutely right. And all heart. This girl plays with all heart. And, you know, there's no substitute for that. There's no substitute for all heart. So I will miss you. All right? You come back and see us, please. Okay? So another award that was voted on by the players is Most Improved, and this makes perfect sense. Tremendous defensive player, an amazing shooter, is one of the few players that's really good at ball faking. And so Most Improved for this year goes to Tiffany Shamitsu. I can't get Coach No to talk. Anyway, I completely agree with this. She's towards the end of the year, I feel like she got a little bit more focused. And I think that really tremendously helped her game and our team. Instead of just kind of like, oh yeah, this is fun, she started focusing a little bit more on some of those little things that make a really big difference. And her improvement was tremendous. So congratulations, you deserve that. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the Coach's Award. The Coach's Award, again, is something that we choose. And my Coach's Award goes to somebody that leads by example, again, all heart, doesn't ever quit, doesn't ever give up. You know when this girl's sick, because she's just down in the dumps and she never is. There are times that I put this young lady in the game and I said, I need you to go do this, and she would make it happen. So the Coach's Award this year goes to Stacy Trump. So, now we're back to another voted upon award, and this award is for Most Valuable Player. There's a lot I can say about this young lady. The conversation that I had with her mom before the year is one of the reasons why I'm in this position. So thanks for sticking with me. So Most Valuable Player goes to Moneon, who sorry. I am aggressive and I am assertive, but I do have feelings. At talk to, and I think they don't really realize it, but I'm just a big marshmallow, really. Do anything for these kids. All right, so before I give out the last award that I have, we have some Sunset League honors to give out. And first of all league selection, all league honorable mention goes to Iris Hasagawa. So, in a league that we have so many teams that are, when I see them play, I relate them to some of the teams that I refereed. And, you know, having refereed Stanford, Tennessee, Connecticut, Oklahoma State, I mean, all of these big schools, when I see some of these high school teams playing, I'm thinking, my goodness, these kids are going to go to Division I basketball. So for us to be competitive in this league, it takes a lot, and it takes a lot of dedication. So I'm very proud of the people that we got selected into this group, because it was challenging. So all league selection, second team all league goes to Monet Anku.
It says money instead of Monet.
I have another one here. Where is it? It's right here. I grabbed the money one. You can keep that. So when they sent it over, I said, no. Well, you got to take this back and fix it. But I thought she might want it just because it was kind of fun. The other player that we have, second team all league, goes to Tiffany Shimizu. So the last award I have is an award that I picked. And I started thinking about this program and trying to rebuild and making it part of something that when I played, you're part of something bigger. And so I started looking around and I'm thinking, you know, we give out these coaches award, and I would like to take the entire group of women and say, I'm going to pick one player that shows me, or is the embodiment of what you do. Your behavior and your attitude is everything. That was the two things I tell these women. Those are the two things you control. Your behavior and your attitude. Right? And we all look at Lynn Tai because her attitude is amazing. We all gravitate towards somebody like that because it's amazing and it's positive. Makes people feel good when you're around them. That's a big deal. So when I looked at the whole group of ladies, and I said, well, I'm going to give a coach's award. It's my program. I get to do that. So I'm going to give a coach's award to somebody that shows the entire group of women. It's a coach's award that shows the entire group of women that attitude and behavior makes a big difference. So I'll narrow it down for you. This person does not start. This person's not on the varsity. This person, when I had shoot around, was the only person from the JV team that showed up. And she's already saying, oh no. So my coach's award for the entire program goes to Nancy Tong. really important. And it doesn't matter if you varsity, JV, frosh stuff, doesn't matter if you start, if you don't start, doesn't matter if you're going to be in the program next year or not in the program. That's not the part of this. That's not the point of this. But congratulations, because you lead by example, right? And when you want to do something, you do it. It's like, and you let everybody, you communicate very well. Coach, I got to go to dance. What dance is it? Hip hop. Coach, I got piano practice. I won't be able to make it. What does she do then? She shows up on Saturday. It's great. Oh, and by the way, Kristen, we're going to, right? Saturday we're going to be shooting. Okay. So we're going to move into the different part of the program where we start thanking people. And before I give up the microphone, there's a couple things I want to do. First of all, we have a scholarship that we have an anonymous donor that did this last year, and they're donating again a chance to go to a college summer camp. And usually the summer camps are about 3 days long. So normally, last year I picked the person, and this year I kind of want to see who wants to go. And so the criteria is that you're going to be a sophomore. You're currently a sophomore, so next year you'll be a junior. That's the only criteria, right? So if you're a sophomore and you're interested, you can either talk to me or you can email me, okay? But you have to be a sophomore. And then we will let you know. We have contacted 3 different schools, UCI, Cal State Long Beach, and Cal State Fullerton. That does not mean that you are limited to that. You can go to another college. Last year, Wilson won, yes. She was awarded the scholarship, and she